All right. We want to say thank y'all for tapping in to Streetball the Pro. It's your man, the ambassador, with my guy, Ballaholic, and today's guest is my superstar, L. L, I had the pleasure of coaching last year, and she helped lead us to state. We made history together last year, and which is forever grateful to have a chance to build. Well, not only you, L, but your family. You know what I mean? We're all a big family now, and so I had to have you on with my man Ballaholic so we can talk about your transition from high school to now college. You're actually doing very well. Your school is doing well. You're undefeated, and I know it's a major difference in playing just high school to college. Period. You know what I mean? And so we just want to just talk about that and your future plans and things like that. So for those who don't know you, introduce yourself, El.
I'm Ella Baumgartner. I'm playing I played last year at Central Kitsap High School, and then this year I'm at Umpqua Community College. Freshman year. Lot to learn.
Freshman year. So what are some of the differences, right? I know last year for us, we rely heavily on you, you know what I mean? And that's one of the big things we talk about. You know, myself and Ballaholic, we also played at college level. And the thing is, when you go to college now, it's 10 to 12 more players, possibly just at your same level, if higher. You know what I mean? Where at high school, it's just maybe you and a handful that may have that talent. And so just want to hear some of your thoughts of that transition from high school and now, being at college.
Yeah, it's a lot different. We came in and I think we're probably one of the most all around skilled basketball team in the NWAC, and we have a lot of I have a lot of teammates who are really good and have really deep bags and are good at so many things. So it was definitely cool walking in and being we started scrimmaging the first few weeks and being you didn't really have to worry about who's on your team because they're all good and they're all at a high enough level.
Right. Okay. First off, congratulations on being player of the year. That's a hell of an accomplishment, and just by getting that, because I totally get it coming out of high school and being player of the year. I know the work ethic, so I know that you put the work in on being, player of the year, and just getting at the different type of players you have to play against, different teams, the different defenses you have to face, everything. Yeah. Even when you have to guard, what I mean? Of course, they're going to put the best player on challenge as well too. As far as they're going to challenge you offensively, of course they're going to challenge you defensively. So you being player of the year, I know how you know how to handle all that. So congratulations on that. Continue to work hard, But so do you have the same mindset? I'm not being player of the year, but the work ethic that you put in when to become player of the year, are you going to have the same, or do you have the same mindset, as far as working hard? From the high school into college right now, do you have the same mindset?
Yeah, it's in a similar way. It's different because my mindset last year and previously was to be the best player on the court, and that's how I've always felt is I always want to be the best player on the court, the most skilled, whatever. Even if I'm not playing at my best, that I feel like I can be comfortable knowing I'm the best player out there. And I think that's different, because I know I'm not the best player out there now. I have teammates who are capable of playing at so much higher level than they are right now. And I think it was more a transition into how can I fit the best to make my team be the most successful.
That's good. That's actually good. I mean, the thing about it, a lot of players, especially said, with your resume and you coming in, and the responsibilities, everybody is not able to adjust their roles, you know what I mean, and their playing style to fit a team, and that's great to hear. You had a chance to come back and check out, us this year. Had a chance to come back. Ballaholic actually was here and had a chance to check on us. And of course, we finished 19th in the state, and right now we're in a rebuilding stage, and so, just your mindset, some of the things that you seen coming back home for this break, what are some of the things that was different when you was here? Of course, we have more talent, right? You know what I mean? That's everybody say talent, but I think it's the effort or the energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I would love just to hear your take on it. Hopefully some of the girls check it out and watch it, but it's just you're somebody that we all know, and you went off to play at the next level, and for you to come home and check us out, it was a major difference.
Yeah. And I think it was different, and like a lot of the pace is different, and the work ethic and the like overall strength is different. But I think the biggest thing that like my mom pointed out to me was like it just like looks like you're playing at a different level. Like the way you move is like more fluid and strong than like any of the high school girls, and it's because we put in so much more work in the gym, and not in just like the gym, but like lifting and shooting. So it's a lot more of a load, but it's worth it.
Right. Okay, that's good. Are you one of those players that are like very vocal on and off the court with your teammates?
I would say I was last year.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like my role this year at all. So
Yeah.
I'm vocal on defense, and I'm vocal in ways that I need to be, but I'm not vocal in the way that I'm a leader or anything like that, because that's not my place.
Yeah, I mean, not even like a position or something that you have to do. I'm just talking about just naturally. Like, of course, on the court, that's totally different. But even off the court, do you like, hang out with your friends? You guys go eat together, and
Yeah. I mean, our team is pretty tight knit. So
Right.
me and my roommate always have people over at our house. Like everybody is constantly here. Like we're always hanging out, and it's just cool to have like you're in a new environment. We're in somewhere we haven't lived before. I mean, my roommate's from Texas. I'm from Washington. Two of the other girls who hang out with us a lot are from Utah. So being able to come together and not be from the exact same place or have even known each other for that long is pretty cool, because it creates a lot of good on-court chemistry.
Right. You're right. Exactly. Because a lot of college athletes, when they, are from different places, sometimes it takes a while for them to get along. Even if they are in the same apartment, you still kind of get a bad vibe with somebody, or you might not like what somebody do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just that much. So yeah, always being around each other, it does make a difference, especially when you hang out, and then you get on the court. It's a lot more. It's a little bit more easier just to be around that, just to be in that area. So yeah, no, that's cool that you're actually doing that. But that's also the college life too, though, right? That's the college life.
Yeah, no other friends except for the team. It's pretty. I mean, like we have like people we know around the school and stuff, but like it's like we're always together. Like,
Right.
Yeah, you see one person, you're gonna see the rest of us.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, for sure. No, because I always watch like college basketball. When I see women's college basketball, the camaraderie just seems a little bit more together than the boys. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like the girls are a little bit more fun, goofy, with the fellas is like, testosterone and you know what I mean? Yeah. So
egos, everything.
Right. You got it. You got it. That's cool though. So have you started playing yet? Has you guys' season started yet?
Yeah, we just came back from a tournament last night. We were in Lower Columbia, and we've played 14 games? 13. 14. We're 13-1. We got handed our first loss yesterday.
Oh wow.
What? 13-1? Who'd y'all lose to? This is interesting.
Lane Community College.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
All
Well,
right.
so y'all should be at the top of the ranking. Are y'all number one or in your conference?
We last ranking we were ranked number 3, I think. So we'll see this time. But Lane is like there's a girl on there who went to Umpqua last year who's on Lane, and she started some stuff with us. So
Uh-oh.
it's
Uh-oh.
personal for quite a few people.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay.
I'm gonna have to try to see that. Y'all got to play them again.
Yeah, we play them next Wednesday.
Wednesday. Have a game, man. No, I have to check y'all out.
Yeah.
So y'all won't play OC, will you?
Mm-mm.
No. Oh man.
They're not as bad this year, though. I saw.
Okay.
We were talking to Centralia. We were in the Centralia tournament, and they were like they had played OC because one of the girls knew Pono, and Pono's there this year. And which is so funny because like I just remember playing with her my sophomore year. So yeah, we don't get to play them though, unless they get far, and we go to NWACS with them.
So
Okay.
So NWAC, JC. So you got 2 years of JC. I know you have hopes of going on to a 4-year, right? Yes. Okay. Is there any ones that I don't know you may be interested in reaching out to, anything like that, or just sort of waiting game? Where are we at?
I mean, this year I'm not. I don't know how I'm feeling about where I am and like how I fit on this team or with my coach. So I don't know where I'll be next year, and I think that if I stay here, then I would be talking to my coach about like what 4 years, but I don't know yet. It's kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
You haven't got any no looks, no offers. Oh.
No. Well, I mean, like you said, there's something. Those who are listening, there was a key if you choose to return. So that means, and we understand, Ballaholic, as a hooper, you got to find the best place that the system you fit in as a player.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what it sounds like. Trying to find the best. Although y'all are doing great as a whole,
Yeah.
it doesn't, and you have a great relationship with your teammates. Being a coach on both sides, I played at the college level and had certain coaches, and now as a coach, that's a major piece.
Yeah.
Playing this game, and so, what's the difference? You know what I mean? I don't really know the coach out there or anything like that. What are some of the difference or the hardships that you're facing?
It's okay. So junior year, Ashley Payne.
Yeah.
She went here and she was coached by Dave and the same coach I'm coached by, and she's a lot like him. When she coached, and she was really hard, and it's just I don't know how to describe it. It's just it's not the right fit.
Right.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I just I don't know how to describe it. It's just not the right fit. It doesn't mesh well.
Understood. Okay. Okay. Sometimes, honestly, it's really like that, and I know how it is. Like I said, I know for you, the part I came at the tail end of your high school, season, and so you had, I think, 3 coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went through 3 different coaches. You know what I mean, and thank God we made it to state your last year, and program was able to turn around, and I know that's a lot of changes, and that you go from where you was at this past your senior year, now you go back, go to college with high expectations, and then you sort of meet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's hard too because like I don't want to say like I'm not gonna come, like I'm definitively not gonna come back,
Right.
But because like I am such a loyal player. I played with Coach Murray at Total Package for so many years, probably 6 or 7. So it's hard to turn away from somebody like that.
Got you. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what you got, Ballaholic? You sound like you
Yeah,
about to say
no.
something.
No, I just had another question. So I'll ask every girl this. So who admires you? Who is that one person who you look up to? Who is the one who pushed you into basketball? Who's the one who you look at, but man, not only do I want to be like that person, man, I want to be better than that person. Female only, no boys, no man, a female only. Who's
Like a
your
female
inspiration?
athlete?
Yeah, or
Like
even anyone,
athlete?
or even any kind of. It doesn't even have to be a female athlete.
Yeah. I would probably say. Do you need help? Okay. Sorry. I would probably say my first club coach Murray was definitely what pushed me into basketball. I think I was in middle school and my mom was like, let's try, this is my high school, or this is my college teammate, she's got a program, I feel like you would like it. And I feel like she pushed me through so much and helped me through so much and gave me so many opportunities that I wouldn't have had anywhere else. And in a sense, I'm grateful for her, but I also admire her so much because she played at a JUCO and played there for 2 years and transferred to a D2. And she's just a really hard worker as a coach and when she was a player too. So I just really admire that.
That's good. Because I asked another player, Ashley, the same thing, and she said one of her teammates. And this is the second girl that I've asked that, and I haven't heard an athlete or anything. It's been their coach or it's been their teammate, and I think that's even more motivating because nowadays girls can have inspirations of certain female athletes, but it doesn't last that long. As in the boys, boys they have athletes that last forever. Stephen Curry, LeBron James, guys you know what I mean. So just to hear this again that's even more cool. So just keep going, just keep going till you can't anymore. And that's another message beyond what I always tell girls too is to finish what you started. The best is yet to come. But also with that being said, just keep going till you can't go anymore because at the end of the day, it's worth it. What you're doing right now, from you being a Conference Player of the Year, leaving a legacy at CK High School, and this will be awesome for the girls. They should be watching this. The freshmen, the JV girls team and the varsity girls team should be watching this right now, and they should be listening to everything that you're saying because you're leading by example. This here. So whoever played with you, they understood whatever you did. Someone from your team, whether it be one girl to it, they all know she showed who she was. She's really her. You know how boys are yelling him you her. You know what I mean? So, and that's also so awesome. So, just keep going. But if you had any message, anything to say to a team that may have not won a game yet. What advice would you give any of the girls who are struggling to keep up? Any girls who need advice on what to work on to get better every day? What advice would you give them? Starting with just the motivation part. What would you give that? What would you give to them?
Yeah, I think the biggest piece of being able to win and working hard is you have to have fun. And that was the thing I was struggling with this year was I was working hard, but I wasn't having fun and I wasn't enjoying basketball. And I think once I started to let myself have fun and enjoy it and interact with my teammates positively and high five and just having energy, I think is super important, and I think it can bring a team together, and I think it can bring, even I mean, a winless team, CK, our girls.
Yeah.
I think their energy and their effort is all tied together, and yeah, I just think if they can have more energy as a team and as a unit, and that they can be more successful than they've been.
Right.
Going. Speaking on that, your freshman and sophomore year? It was rough, wasn't it? SCK for you. So so the thing is, and why I want to speak on that is the very fact that you can speak on a very rough losing, rebuilding type season to finishing a career 19 in state. You know what I mean? The play of the year, and the work ethics, the mental, capacity, just everything that it took to take you from where we're at, where you seeing us at now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In that CK right now, we finished, like I said, from 19 to now, we're ranked like 256 because we have won a game. And so the energy and just the effort, and like you said, that's where we lack at. We're always telling them, hey, come on, we need this. We can coach you X's and O's, but your effort and energy.
It's all on you. Yeah. And I think that's what we really struggled with at the start of last year too, was those first few games we had no energy and we had no like chemistry at all. And I think energy brings chemistry, and even if you aren't like, you don't have to be cool off the court. I mean, I wasn't cool with everybody on the team last year on the court or off the court. But on the court, it's so important to just have so much energy and like literally like ride or die for each other on the court.
Right.
So, ladies, I hope y'all are listening. You know what I mean? But like you said, this is, Ella, who they know personally, who went through the same struggle. A couple of years, early freshman, sophomore, junior, then boom, here it is, her senior year. It comes together. You know what I mean? And we all know you have the rebuilding years, all the coaches, programs. That's how it is. And we lost four starters. Seniors, right? You know what I mean? Last year, and we're rebuilding this year, and so you had like Abby, who's looking on her way to college. She was one of the starters who returned, and you had Maddie, who was started as a starter, then came sixth man. But I mean, those are key pieces, that we're really relying on. And and then we have Callie. Callie is different. You know what I mean? When you say what we have, and then Sam was young. You know what I mean?
And they haven't had that pressure on them before either, because it's not been them. It hasn't been on them.
Yes.
It's a different feeling being the older, being the seniors, and knowing it's your last year, and knowing you can only give so much.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, this is good, El. And like I said, and thank you. I love your family. You know that. Y'all always there for me. And I reached out to El last minute. You said, I'm like, okay, who can be great? And she was just in town. And I texted her and said, El, can you get on? And she said yes. And I think it's something that we need going into the second half of the year. You know what I mean? For the girls to try to come together and be inspired to say, hey, because just like you all, Coach Mack is the same way. He wanted to send y'all off, with the best, just with the best wishes and give you the best opportunity as a senior. And it's the same he has for the seniors. And that's what I'm there for as well, for us to love them and help them to reach their goals. And so I think it's just, Ballaholic, thank you for coming through and talking to him now, Ella, just giving him the encouragement that we need, you know what I mean, as a whole, to, even for Coach Mack, you know what I mean, just to keep his head up and to know that, as Ballaholic said, the best is yet to come. You know what I mean? We all just got to continue to go through the rebuilding phase. And so that's why I'm excited. And I say thank you for just saying yes. You know what I mean? Whenever I need help,
Absolutely.
you do that. She's like, yes. So I love your family. So, hey, now you have a little brother or younger brother because he's taller than you, you know.
I mean, your weight's about the same though, Ash.
Yeah, I know, right? You know, you are tall, you know what I mean? But your younger brother, how was that with two hoopers in the family? You know what I mean? I guess,
It was a problem. I think I'm remembering this one time when I don't know how it started, but we were arguing who was better at basketball, like actually like arguing, and then it became like it's always we're both so competitive and especially with each other, and it became a fist fight after like we like no I'm better, no I'm better, no I'm better. But it's always been like that. We've always been super competitive, and so like for a while we were younger, like, and even like probably throughout first few years of high school, we would not like play each other one on one because it was like it would cause fights.
Right.
But like I feel like now we're comfortable enough where we do, and we play with each other and we shoot with each other. And I mean, I came to your guys' practices. So it's cool being able to have like that competitiveness like in your family and like always around you. I know he works hard, and they're having a hard season too this year, but they got their first win this weekend, so that's good.
I know, right? I saw that. I was happy. I'm like, man.
I know, and Cone had a good game too. I was proud. Yeah, it's super. It's awesome because it's so fun when you get to see your siblings have success.
Especially when you got a brother that could hoop too, like it is even more competitive. As opposed if you're a hooper but don't have nobody in your family who is next to you can compete with, or you have been since you were kids. But when you do have it, it do make it better. It makes you a better player as well too. Yeah, so I totally get it.
Yeah.
What kind of workouts and drills were you doing for you to become like the player of the year? Like what kind of workouts were you doing? What do you like any kind of, was it like the shooting drills? Was it like, any other kind of workouts besides with all the basketball? What kind of workouts were you doing?
I'm going to be honest. I'm such a thief. I steal all the drills. I steal all of them from Ashley. I steal all of them from Megan. I steal them from you, Coach Ashley. So, I mean, it's just kind of picking what you can push yourself like out of your comfort zone, and so like drills that push you out of your comfort zone. And I always worked on my mid range so much that's my favorite shot. So mid range drills, anything like that, shooting, partner shooting, everything just around the basket. And I never explored post moves too much either until my junior year with Ashley Payne. So that working on that too definitely helped, because then I could be more versatile on with a team that didn't really have a bit post player. So just being able to fill in where I needed and be good at a bunch of things so that I could make our team better.
Right. Mid range. We preach that all the time, is the most effective shot. You're not going to make 3-pointers all the time. Sometimes when you get into the paint, there's someone taller than you, you get double teamed, you got the baseline, that's extra help. But that mid range is the most effective shot, I think. And that's like the strongest part of my game. The strongest part is the mid range, my mid range. So yeah, mid range definitely will get anything like, that gets the office moving, gets everything going. Yeah, so
it gives everybody more looks if you can get a mid range shot. Yeah.
Really does. One of the other cool parts I love your mom, you already know, and that's how was that? Because and what I mean, how was that? Her coaching that was I'm sure a great part or amazing part, especially your senior year to go out and she's now getting to coach your brother. You know what I mean? The same way in his senior year, and I know y'all relationship is amazing, you know, even with your dad, your whole family, like that's what I said. I love it. And just give your take on, you know, just having your mom. This is different. You know, I mean, of course, you know, you're going to college and of course that's different, but just having that part, you know, that relationship in your high school years, you know, going off to college, how big was that for you?
Yeah, it was a really cool experience to have, and I'm really lucky to have had her, especially my freshman and sophomore year, where it was really hard, and just she was always pushing for everybody to get the best opportunity possible on the team. So we weren't the greatest seeing eye to eye on the court. So I I didn't I couldn't take I'm not great at taking criticism from my mom or positive like anything because it just doesn't feel authentic. So
Right.
I always just search for another assistant coach or the head coach that would kind of like
Yeah.
guide me to what she's talking about because it's hard. The dynamic is so hard. It's so different than with just like a regular coach or so it's it's a really hard spot because I really thought she was what was best for the team, but she wasn't what I needed.
Right.
Yeah. Your mom was the coach?
She was an assistant coach.
Oh wow. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, that had to be nerve-wracking.
Yes.
So like your friends knew too, like everybody knew like that's her mom. She's the
Yeah.
assistant coach.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh
Oh
gosh.
yeah. So
So,
she helped coach the JV team. Or she was an assistant coach for 2 years, and then she took over the JV team. And they all always knew she was my mom, and especially because Sophie's mom, my best friend, and her mom were also part of the program. So um, I think one of the cool parts was that like there wasn't any shame in like being like if somebody was like, wow, like Lindsay's really pissing me off today, like she keeps like talking to me, and it's just like it's really not I didn't take that personally, like it's my mom, but I'm not taking that personally. It's a
right,
coach
right.
too. So I
So
think
yeah, okay, that was gonna be my next question.
being able
So
to
when
separate.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Did you say hey coach or did you say hey mom?
Oh, so she doesn't respond to mom ever, like
Oh.
she's never like I'm like mom, not Lindsay. There, that gets her. So we always just called her Lindsay, or she's just like Coach Lindsay, or yeah. But
That's
yeah, Lindsay.
crazy.
That's usually what
Damn, that's crazy.
she's usually Lindsay at basketball.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, you dealing with all types of different pressure. Then I mean, you know, with your brother competing with your brother, and to moms being the assistant coach, and man. So yeah, I can tell you got a tough demeanor. You know how to handle it. That's yeah. I salute you on that one for sure. That's why I see now that energy is coming from you that conference player of the year. It's coming from mom and mom
Yeah,
and brother. All right, okay, I see it now. I get it. But
yeah,
that's good though. But that's good. You got goals. You got morals. You know what you want to do. You know what I mean. And that's why the success has come to you early because you already see it. And then the more you work at it, it's going to be even more success. It's going to maybe in a different way coming towards you, but it's
yeah,
going to be positive. So that's good. That's a good look for you. And
Yeah.
the fact that you're only a freshman, you know what I mean? You got years to go. So,
yeah,
man, yeah, stay locked in, girl. Stay locked in.
She is a hooper, certified hooper. You know,
Okay. All right.
it was great to actually get a chance to coach her. You know what I mean? Start doing drills when they brought me on last year. You know, I hadn't had a chance to really work or know Ella before then. You know, so got in there and I started to see the girls and the talent I had to work with. Oh, it was exciting. And she's one that I could say, okay, Elle, try this. All right, do this. And to watch her do it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is about to be fun. You know what I mean? And so,
Right.
like, she is a certified hooper. One of those, you say you need a basket, she would go get us a basket. You know what I mean? She was like, hey, let's go. I need this, this, and that. All right, coach, let's go. And so that's the fun part. Like, she's a competitor, like, all the way. You know what I mean? The same energy at practice in the game, off the court. You know what I mean? So what you see is really what you get. You know what I mean? She's that's one of the things I love about Elle, and having the chance to coach her, and still I get to work with her whenever she comes home. And just like her brother Cohen, hey, we gotta get in the gym. Let's go. Let's get in the gym and let's get up shots. Let's just work on your game. You know, and they're gonna go all out. You know what I mean? She's like, okay, one of those just sweating. You know what I mean? Yeah, yes, like really like that where she's going. You know, and you couldn't tell that she wasn't still on the high school team. You know what I mean? She's one of those, like, she's setting the tone, like, okay, if I'm doing this, everybody else, you don't have no excuse now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So she's one of those, and that's what I love about Elle, and continue that. You know what I mean? I got to catch a college game, and I'm excited to see you play at the next level, because I know you have the ability, the mindset, and everything to play, you know, beyond the JUCO level, the 2 years, a 4-year. Honestly, I can see you playing at a pro level, even if it's overseas. You know what I mean? You're that type of player. You know what I mean? That you have that in your bag. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna teach you some more of those moves. That's what I love about Elle. She'll call you out too. Elle said, I showed her a move. Elle said, I'm not gonna be doing that. You remember it?
Boom, sub.
You said
I said,
boom,
Ashley's just trying to get me subbed out, man.
Yep.
Oh man,
That's what
so
it is.
that's crazy. So do you see yourself playing basketball after college, like pro basketball?
I mean, I would love to if I was given the opportunity. I mean, I feel like I have a long way to go, but yeah, I mean, even if that's not where I end up, I still want to continue being in the basketball world, coaching.
Yeah. It's in their blood. She's going to be in the game, coach,
Oh yeah,
player, all of that. She have it all, and like I said, that's the exciting part about just your love. You know what I mean, of the game, and that's what we say, hoopers, real hoopers. You know what I mean, and that's your definition. You're a certified hooper. You know what I mean? To be on Streetball to Pro, you are a certified hooper, Elle.
real talk, seriously. Because she got the same mindset as what's her name? The other girl. It was Ada.
Yep.
It was Ada, right? Yeah, yeah. She kind of sounded like Ada a little bit with just the mindset.
And Ada's a freshman. You know what I mean? And that's the thing too. Is why we're excited about her, because by being around Elle and people like that, where she can learn from, and that's the difference. You know what I mean? Being able, and she's a sponge, so she wants to learn. And
she just needs the environment to be able to be surrounded by people who are,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Man, I think the girls need to hear you talk to them. They need to. They need to hear you talk.
They don't want to listen. Maddie threw me off. I was like, okay, girl.
That is true.
For real? Oh, yeah, because you know what? They are jokesters. They're jokesters, but you know, I was trying to put the message to them. They need to understand what it means to be better. But they need to hear from you though. Like, it's a bunch of, you know, like I said, it's a bunch of men up there. They need to hear from, you know, someone who's been through that, someone who they know, like you. If you were there just to talk to them, of course they'd be like, "Hey, girl," but on a serious tip, on a serious tip, I think they need to hear you, like, like, yo, this is what it is. I'm in college now, and it's not easy. I think they'd be more locked in with you. It's the fact that you do know them, it'll mean even more. You know what I mean? So whenever you get the chance, you do a little Zoom or whatever. Yeah, reach out to them. I think it'll mean a lot to them because they got a lot of potential. I saw a lot of potential, especially in the varsity team. But I think if you were just your energy, if you just just kind of say, hey girls, look, this is what y'all need to do. This is what's gonna, make you successful. This is what's gonna get you wins. You know what I mean? I think they hear you, they'd be a lot more locked in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
And
On the fact that, girls, look, just post it up. Conference player of the year average this is like, yo, I can get this from just, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I didn't get this from just doing what y'all doing now. It's like y'all got to take steps. So, but that's so good though. Like that's so awesome for you.
Yeah, and I've been a loser too. We've lost. We haven't won games. We haven't won a league game. So I know the position they're in, and especially the younger girls. Like I know what it feels like, but it instead of it being like defeating, it needs to be motivation for them.
Exactly.
That's good, and that's why it's so key having you on because you've been through that. Like I said, you had the winless season to win. You know what I mean? Finishing, making history. You know what I mean? Make history, and that's a major turnaround. And that's the thing that we're telling the girls even now: just hang in there. We're building, keep learning. Do not give up. Keep fighting. You know what I mean? And we got to change our attitude because that's the biggest part. It's the attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. You know how one of my sayings, pressure. We got to be able to handle that pressure, and we don't like pressure. That's the difference. Last year, when we had you all, that kept you up pressure.
You wanted that pressure.
Yes. I mean,
yeah.
These girls, I remember where it was like, okay, we got to win this game just to make. We're just kind of make playoffs. You know what I mean? Okay, we need to win this to make playoffs to go in the state. And we had to beat Timberline. Okay. They showed up. Okay, we got to go on the road. We got to beat this person down in Oregon. I mean, every time it was a challenge.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They showed up. Oh my gosh.
And the refs that game were terrible. And oh my gosh, all the way down at Evergreen.
Yes.
Terrible. But we persevered. We got through that.
We did.
And we handed it to them.
Yes. No, it was one of those, every challenge, those girls stepped up. And it was amazing to be a part of. And that's the thing, too, with some of those girls, especially our seniors, who was a part of that, they know what it is. You know,
like to win.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and what it took for us to win, the pressures, the thing that we had to go through. And so that's where we look at them and say, hey, before y'all leave, you got to pour this into the next, the next
girl.
Yep.
Sprinkle this.
Yes. Got to give them that because this is, as we're saying, changing the culture. We're changing. Y'all changed the culture majorly last year. We made history, you know what I mean, for the school. And so that's like the new standard. So we're saying, okay, this is the standard. Yes, we're going to rebuild, but next year.
But we're going to get there.
Yes.
Again.
Right.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
There you go, man. See, they need somebody on your team like that, coach. Like they do. It was her name was Maddie. Maddie. She has that. It just seemed like it's just something that I think the fact that she don't want to play like nowhere else, I think that's what's probably like messing with her. Like I'm not.
Yeah, it really wanting to play somewhere else really pushes you because like having your senior year and having nowhere looking at you is a big pressure, and it's such motivation to like want to make every game your best game.
Right.
Yeah. That's in a sense, Abby, she has a couple of looks, and so that's one of the things for me where just like, how I am, I want to get you prepared for the next level. And that's my thing with Abby is like, hey, we want mid-range assassin, you know what I mean? We gotta
Yeah,
get
she's gotta be because she's not big. I mean, at JUCO level, she could get away with being a little smaller on the smaller side, but I mean, our posts here would eat her alive
see.
if she can't shoot from the mid range.
Yep. And that's just the reality of it. And that's what we try to tell. There's levels to this game. You know what I mean? So what works in high school at the 3A is not going to work at, you know what I mean, JUCO or whatever level at college. That's not going to work. You know what I mean? And so that's the thing that I've been working on. Saying, hey, you're playing post now, but when you get to college, they're going to be bigger, stronger.
You're going to be a 4, a 3.
Yep. So you got to get the mid range. You got to have some decent ball handling. You can't, be afraid they're coming. Yeah.
Can't be afraid. Yeah. No, basketball is a contact sport. You can't be afraid of that. Can't. Yeah. Can't be afraid of it. Because it will show. Turnover, loose ball, steal, air ball. It'll show. It'll definitely show.
Yeah, that's sort of our MO right now. We're struggling on the turnover.
Hey, it's okay. Are we leading NWAC in turnovers too? We're like fourth. We're fourth. We're fourth in the NWAC for turnovers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're averaging like what, 20, 19 a game, 20.
What? No way.
And we're still beating,
That's what I'm saying.
Crap out of people.
Y'all
got so them turnovers, they probably not converting in. Y'all turning over, they probably not scoring.
Yeah, no, and the thing is we're just more skilled.
Yeah, y'all got
that's crazy. That is so crazy right there.
And I think we're averaging like 83 points a game or something like that.
Oh yeah. So 83 points to, you said 19, 20 turnovers?
They're hoopers. You average 80-some points.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the plus minus chart. Yeah, that's probably okay. All right. Because I'm thinking, I'm thinking, 19 turnovers from a 3-pointer, from a pass, from not from a 3-pointer, from just from a pass or like an out of bounds, and they scoring. Damn, that's a good thing.
They are hooping, bro.
I'm like, damn, y'all doubling that.
It's kind of actually insane.
That is insane. No, real talk. That's insane.
No, I really want to see y'all play now. Y'all need something. Really like that.
But they got hoopers from. She said she had hoopers from all over. So a bunch of hoopers from Hooper states, from Hooper areas and schools.
Yeah, we got 5 from Utah. 5 from Utah. Oh wait, no, 4 from Utah. 1 from Wyoming. 1 from Texas. 1 from Italy.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And I'm the only Washington, and then we have 2 from Roseburg, where we are, and then 1 from a little bit further up by Oregon State.
Okay. I went to school in Utah, so I know the Utah girls are probably pretty tough. So I know some. Yeah, I went to school in Utah, so I already know them 2 girls. They're probably already just ready to go. So I get that. But it's cool the fact that you got players from all over because they got different backgrounds. And, you know what I mean. So just all together, yeah.
Yeah, and different styles of play too. Like,
right.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. Yeah, we got to catch a game now.
I know.
I got to catch a game.
Got to schedule and check you out. I'm like,
yeah. I just hope we can. I hope we can pull out without Becca here, my roommate. She just got injured yesterday.
I saw her on crutches.
Yep.
Hey.
Becca's a hooper.
She's a hooper?
Becca is goated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to talk her up right now. Becca is so good. Becca is so good.
Where's she from? You said Texas?
Yep, Texas.
Texas.
and she's 5'3".
Really? Oh, she got game, yeah, huh?
Is it a point
She
What
guard?
can
happened?
shoot, she can shoot the lights out.
All right.
Really?
Yeah, she plays like 1-2.
1-2. What happened
Yeah,
to
because we have a good point guard from Utah too.
what happened?
She was going up for a layup on a fast break, and the like one of the girls from Lane swiped her, like leg swiped her,
Uh,
just like a tiny bit, but like it was like the perfect angle. Yeah.
Got you. How
So
long
we
I
ago?
got
had
it.
to.
I got a question for you. So if you were to face, let's just say, if you were to face, what's her name? The girl from Iowa. Would you
Caitlin
be? Would
Clark.
you? Look, see how she said. That's why I asked. See, look, this is why I'm asking. See
What about
that
Caitlin
reaction right
Clark?
there. Would you? So would you be ready to play against her, or would you be like starstruck?
Oh, Becca, would you be starstruck if you played against Caitlin Clark?
No. This is for you. This is
Look
for you, Evelyn. This is for you.
I think I would be. I'd be like, I think I'd be in shock. Like, because like sometimes those people just don't seem real. Like the fact that they're that good is insane.
Yeah, and that's why I asked you because you're gonna see that you get to the next level, you're gonna see that play like, yo, that's her.
Yeah.
Oh crap! But
Yeah.
then you gotta.
Yeah. Like even like when we would go to camps and stuff, like there was like girls who were like going D1 and stuff. Like they were, those D1 girls are a-holes. Oh my gosh.
But I'm just saying you're gonna get in that. I'm just saying you might
Yeah.
like. I don't want to be in a position. All of a sudden, you're gonna get in that. That means that you belong there. If you get in that situation ever against one of those players, that means that you belong there. Forget that. Oh, that's a star. I get it. You know, I trust me. I understand. You might be starstruck for a while, but on the flip side of that, it's like, man, you know what? No, I belong. This is exactly what this means. I belong here.
Yeah.
So you belong there, girl. But I get the reaction though. That's why I wanted to ask because I knew that reaction was coming. But I totally get it. No, I get it. I get it. But you may see that one day. You know what I mean? You just never know.
Never know.
She's like Caitlin Clark. No, I get it.
She said that girl from Iowa, Caitlin Clark.
Oh man.
No,
Oh,
man.
that's
So
good, dog. That's good.
before we get off, because I only want to take up an hour of your time, you know what I mean? And let you get back. I know it's New Year's Eve and all of
Oh,
that
we
good
got
stuff.
nothing to do here. We got 9 a.m. practice.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah,
Smart coach.
that's perfect. Coach is, yeah, right. Coach is super smart. Yep. Yeah.
Coach, you know what I mean? What what tags do you have? People who might want to follow, support, coaches who might want to check you out, you know, because that's the
My
thing that
tags.
yeah, any tag social media.
Like, I mean, pretty much all my social media is the same. Ella Balmate. Just the first 4 letters of my last name because it's too dang long.
Okay, that's on Instagram. What else do you have? You have TikTok. That's it. Just
Yeah.
Instagram. Okay, just keep it simple.
Twitter. I don't know.
Yeah.
The works.
Before you leave, you gotta give a message to the girls. You know what I mean? Because I already know that a lot of them is gonna check it out. You know, and just any love or shout outs you want to give back to your family and supporters back here at KidSat.
Man, I think I just want to, like, mostly, like, I'm so excited to see, like, KidSat basketball growing and, like, more people being interested in watching and playing and more coaches interested in KidSat for basketball because it's such a, before and, like, even when I was, like, younger, it's such a small basketball community outside of school, outside of, like, high school and middle school and, like, peewees. So it's cool to see, like, people want want to play basketball in Kitsap and girls to want to play basketball in Kitsap because, I mean, yeah, I'm really excited to see where the program goes, and I'm super excited for our CK girls to buckle up and they need to hand it to somebody, and they need to catch one. They're gonna catch one.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
are going to catch one. That's the goal. We're like, we're not going to go without winning. You know what I mean? We're looking to win more.
You got too much pride for that.
Yes. Yes. We need fight hard. You know what I mean? Leave your heart on the court. Give me everything you have. That's what we did. You know, that's the culture that y'all left last year. That's rolling over to this year, and we're going to continue to move forward with that same as part of our identity. You know what I mean? It's you know, if you beat us, you're gonna know you was in a fight. Put it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's the good part. Man, anything ballholic before we call it a night? And thank you.
I mean, again, congratulations, Ella, on being Conference Player of the Year. You know, continue to strive, continue to be successful, continue to motivate, you know, your teammates and other girls that you know you may know or who are looking up to you. I'm pretty sure they're excited for you, and keep working hard, girl. Yeah, keep working hard, girl. Keep going in your bag. You know what I mean? Keep bringing out all the tricks in the trade. You know what I mean? Keep being her, keep being you. You know what I mean? Right. And then just keep having fun, like you said. Keep having fun, and then everything is going to come to you that you deserve and that you wanted to work hard for. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elle. And you know, when you come home, you got to hit me up. We're gonna get back.
Absolutely, Ash.
And so
this summer, man.
Yes, we in there. We gotta get ready for year 2 for you. Wherever you're going. You know what I mean?
Gotta be prepared.
Gotta be prepared. Love you, Elle.
Love you, Ash.
Salute. All right, Coach.
Okay.
Night.
Night.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Elle. Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.